Starting a business can seem complicated. You might have 1,000 ideas but no clue where to begin, or maybe you worry about making the wrong move. I've been there too, and what I've learned is that you don't need millions in the bank to start your own business. What you need is a clear blueprint to follow that saves you from wasting time and money. What I'll show you today can truly increase your chances of success and avoid all the common mistakes most beginners make. So, let's not waste any time and get started. Part 1. Which business to start? Figuring out which business to start doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need to invent something completely new. There are already thousands of business models out there that work, and you can adapt them to your needs. The risk, however, is getting lost in too many options and never actually starting. To avoid that, it's smart to focus on 4 key variables that will guide you in making smart decisions. The first variable is the initial cost. Every business requires a minimum investment to get started. Figure out how much you really need to start, whether it's for equipment, materials, or licenses. Knowing exactly how much you need upfront helps you avoid unpleasant surprises and set a clear plan from day one. If you're starting with a tight budget, online businesses are often the best choice because they usually require much lower startup costs compared to a physical location. The second variable is the required skills. Some businesses demand years of experience, while others only need basic skills that you can learn quickly or delegate. Ask yourself, do I already have these skills? Can I learn them fast? Or can I hire someone who has them? For instance, if you know how to build websites, you can offer that skill to people who need a site that's ready to go. Generally, the simpler the business, the easier it is to get started. The third variable is scalability, how easily your business can grow without dramatically increasing costs or the time you spend on each new customer. For example, if you sell software, once it's created, you can sell it to thousands of people without starting over each time. On the other hand, if you offer one-on-one consulting, you can only handle so many clients at once, and each new client takes more of your time, so growth is limited by the hours you can work. The last variable is the time to get started. How quickly you can start your business is crucial for testing your idea in the market. If a business can launch in a few weeks, you can immediately gather real data and check market demand. Projects that take months to develop can slow down decision making and increase costs before you see concrete results. That's why, especially at the beginning, it's wise to pick a model that can be operational within about a month. Part 2. Determining the break-even point. When you start a business, one of the first things to figure out is how much money you need before you start making a profit. This is your break-even point. It's the moment when the money coming in covers all your expenses, and from that point on, every sale is pure profit. Calculating it is pretty simple. Take all your fixed costs and divide them by the difference between the average price of your product and your variable costs. This tells you the total sales revenue you need to generate to cover all your costs. Knowing your break-even point also helps you see if your product or service price is sustainable, or if you need to cut costs to make your business profitable. Part 3. Problem and value proposition. To build a successful business, it's crucial to start with 2 key concepts: the customer's problem and your value proposition. The problem represents the real need your customer is experiencing. Understanding this problem means identifying why someone would pay for your solution. But how do you find a real problem? There are several ways, like observe people's daily behaviors, listen to recurring complaints, or analyze online reviews of existing products or services. Sometimes there isn't just one problem to solve, but multiple needs that intersect, making your idea even stronger. For example, the founders of Airbnb realized that during events in San Francisco, hotels became too expensive or even fully booked. At the same time, many people had unused apartments. So the problem was twofold. Travelers had no affordable options, and homeowners had empty spaces generating no value. From this insight, they created a business that offered travelers affordable accommodations while allowing owners to earn money by renting out rooms. This simple insight turned a widespread inconvenience into a billion-dollar opportunity. The value proposition, on the other hand, is the concrete answer your business offers to solve that problem, highlighting the main benefits and what sets you apart from competitors. Imagine the problem is that busy urban professionals don't have time to drop off their laundry and worry about it getting damaged. A potential business idea could be to pick up and deliver cleaned clothes directly to their homes. The value proposition could be, we pick up and deliver your clothes straight to your door, guaranteeing premium cleaning and total care. So, if we were to summarize the exact path, it would be identify a problem, offer a solution, and develop a unique selling proposition. Part 4. Business plan. It's always a good idea to create a business plan before starting a business, even if you're not writing it professionally to seek investors. The important thing is that it helps you organize your ideas and understand right away how your business will work. In general, a solid business plan helps you clarify 3 fundamental things: where you want to go, how you will get there, and what resources you need to do so. To make it practical, you can divide it into a few key sections. Market research, to understand who your competitors are, who your ideal customers are, what problems they face, and most importantly, how much it costs to acquire them. Product or service description. Explain clearly what you offer, why it's different, and what problem it solves. The operational plan, which defines the practical processes, suppliers, logistics, tools, work organization, and the marketing plan, in which you outline how you'll make your offer known and convert leads into paying customers. This way, your business plan becomes a practical tool that helps you make informed decisions right from the start. Part 5. Product market fit. According to statistics, 50% of businesses fail within the first 5 years, and the number one reason is a lack of product market fit. Product market fit measures how well your product truly meets people's needs, and understanding whether it exists can make all the difference between your business succeeding or failing. So, how do you actually achieve product market fit? The first step is testing small before going big. Before bringing your final product to market, launch a minimum viable product, a simplified version that lets you see how people react. Step 2. Be ready to adapt quickly. Sometimes you start with a product idea that seems perfect to you, but it doesn't resonate with your target customer, or they want a slightly different version. Often, a small tweak in price, design, or delivery can make all the difference. The third step is to talk directly with your target customers. Ask for feedback, study their behavior, and pay attention not only to what they say, but also to what they do. If they're not buying, there's a reason. A practical way to see if your product really fits the market is to use the Sean Ellis method. This involves sending a survey to your customers asking exactly, if product X were to shut down tomorrow, how disappointed would you be? Then propose the following answers. If at least 40% of respondents say they would be extremely disappointed, it means your product has found the right product market fit. If the percentage is lower, your product still doesn't fully meet the needs of your target market. Part 6. Managing your business finances. The second reason startups fail is poor money and cash flow management. Even the best product or the most brilliant idea can fail if money isn't handled properly. So, let's see how to effectively manage your business finances. Step 1. Separate personal and business finances. When you start your business, open a dedicated business account right away. Never mix personal and business expenses. It creates confusion and tax problems. From your business account, pay for all business expenses and transfer a fixed salary to your personal account. The golden rule that can make the difference in your business's success is to reinvest profits into growth before upgrading your lifestyle. In other words, first build a business that generates income, then buy the Lambo. Step 2. Plan your budget. Set a clear initial budget. How much you invest, how you invest it, what you invest in, and when. Then divide expenses into 3 categories: essential, like products and website, operational, and extra. Step 3. Monitor regularly. Each month, prepare a mini income statement, revenue, costs, profit, and track daily cash inflows and outflows. I recommend using simple tools like Excel to speed up data review and adjust your course quickly. Step 4. Manage cash flow. This is the most important point. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business. It's the flow of money in and out of your company. Most businesses don't fail because they aren't profitable, but because they run out of cash to pay salaries, suppliers, and taxes. If you invoice $20,000, but your clients pay in 90 days, and meanwhile, you need to pay $10,000 to suppliers immediately, you're in a cash crunch even if you're technically $10,000 in profit. A simple way to calculate it is to add your your starting cash to expected revenue, then subtract fixed costs, variable costs, and taxes due. Let's say an e-commerce business starts the month with $2,000 in initial cash and expects $8,000 in online sales. It has $1,500 in fixed cost, $3,000 in variable cost, and $1,000 to set aside for taxes and contributions. Applying this formula, the business would have $4,500 in available cash at the end of the month. To avoid running out of cash, don't tie up too much money in inventory or non-immediately productive investments, and maintain a cash buffer covering 3 to 6 months of operating expenses. Part 7. Marketing and sales. Marketing is the heart of your business. You could say it makes up a good share of a company's success, and when it comes to online businesses, that percentage grows even more because with so many people online and no physical presence, marketing is the only way to get noticed. The truth is simple. An excellent product with poor marketing will always perform worse than a mediocre product promoted the right way. I won't go into too much detail on this step because I've made a full video where I show you exactly how to level up your marketing skills. Let me know in the comments what business you're working on or thinking of starting, and I'll see you in the next one.